Yo, 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 what it do, Tube? This be your boy, Steel City DFS, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you my fabulous FanDuel core 4 plays for today. These are 4 plays, a pitcher and 3 hitters that I feel that if you plug them into your lineups and get some other solid pieces, that you will be on your way to hopefully cashing and having a successful night. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, the comment section is down below. Feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. You can follow me on all social media networks. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Steel City DFS. Again, at Steel City DFS, all one word. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can DM me. I do provide full FanDuel lineups for MLB, the WNBA. As of right now, they are overseas in Tokyo for the Olympics. Once the Olympics are over, the WNBA will finish up the rest of their regular season and the playoffs. I am providing for NFL and NHL this year. I do have a special deal going on between now and the end of the month, and that is if you purchase any season pass, whether it be baseball, WNBA, NFL, or NHL, you will get the equivalent or less, excuse me, you will get the equivalent or lesser value lineup for the season for absolutely free. So, for example, if you purchase the rest of MLB, you can have the WNBA rest of the regular season and playoffs for absolutely free. If you decide you want to purchase the NFL season pass, you can get the NHL season pass for absolutely free. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me again on Twitter and Instagram at Steel City DFS. I will also have a description of the season passes down below in the description section of this video. So without any further ado, let's get it. So tonight we have a 15-game slate on tap. Every single team is playing this evening. And as we look at the implied run totals so far, only 6 teams have an implied run total of over 5 runs. That is the Philadelphia Phillies at 5.3, the Marlins at 5.0, the Jays at 5.5, the Red Sox at 5.1, Twins at 5.4, and the White Sox at 5.2. Which is surprising to me because considering the fact that all 30 teams are playing and only 6 teams have a implied run total of above 5. It's going to show me based on those numbers that Vegas is expecting a lot of close scoring games. But again, we are going to navigate through the slate, and I am going to break it down. So with that being said, my pitcher for this evening is going to be one Kenta Maeda at 8.3K. Kenta Maeda has faced the Detroit Tigers 3 times this year, getting a total of 16 innings pitched, and he has struck out 21 batters in those 16 innings. That is the equivalency of 7 Ks per start. He only has 1 win out of those 3 starts, but he is averaging 35.3 FanDuel points versus the Detroit Tigers this year. Minnesota is the highest favorite on the entire slate at minus 209 as of this video recording, and an 8.3K with minus 209 odds. That just goes to show that Kenta Maeda is more than likely the best point per dollar play on the entire slate, and I'm going to build around him. But as we take a look at the other pitchers, you have Lance McCullers at 10.5K going into Seattle to face the Mariners. Now, the Mariners are a strikeout-heavy team, and Lance McCullers is having a very good season so far. As you look at the statistics here, he's 7-2 with a 3.04 ERA. He has well over a strikeout per inning. He has 91 innings pitched and 107 strikeouts. So you can pay all the way up to be contrarian if you like and get Lance McCullers. You have Robbie Ray at 10K flat as the Toronto Blue Jays head into Boston to face the Red Sox. Now, both those teams have an implied run total of over 5, which is kind of swaying me away from Robbie Ray. Now, Robbie Ray does have a tremendous K upside. He has 142 strikeouts and just over 112 innings pitched. But unfortunately, the last time he faced the Boston Red Sox, he went 5 innings and gave up 4 earned runs. Did not get the win, did not get the quality start bonus. He did face the Red Sox on the 13th of June, won 6 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 10, got the win and the quality start bonus. So for 10K, and his last outing, like I said, he gave up 4 earned runs in 5 innings. I think he is more likely just a GPP play for me. But like I said, Kenta Maeda is going to be the pitcher that I will be building around in all of my lineups today. My favorite stack of the day, which will provide 2 of the hitters in the core 4, is actually the Washington Nationals. Now, the Washington Nationals are heading into Philadelphia to face the Phillies. Now, as of right now, Vegas has the Nationals at a 4.8 implied run total. More than likely, that will increase as the day goes along. I can see that being maybe like a 5.1 implied run total. But as of right now, they're only at a 4.8. But they have the privilege of facing Matt Moore, who has been shellacked this year, and that's putting it rather mildly. So far, versus right-handed hitters, Matt Moore has given up a 305 ISO, a 401 WOBA, a 44% fly ball rate, and a 47.3% hard contact rate. That is a recipe for disaster and a recipe for a lot of runs and a very short outing for Matt Moore. So first of all, my first hitter is going to be Ryan Zimmerman at 2.6K. Ryan Zimmerman has always been a lefty masher throughout his entire career, and this year has been no different. So far this year, he has a 300 ISO and a 375 WOBA versus left-handed pitching. Now, unfortunately, he does tend to K a lot. He has a K percentage of well over 30% versus left-handed pitching. But Matt Moore is not the type that's going to go out there and just strike out a bunch of hitters. So therefore, Ryan Zimmerman, I feel, is a very safe cash game play as far as a solid floor. He does have the potential to get you, 15 to 20 FanDuel points, which at 2.6K would be a tremendous upside play. So therefore, Ryan Zimmerman is my first hitter into the core 4. And with that being said, my second hitter, again, is Trey Turner at 4.3K. Trey Turner so far this year has a 256 ISO and a 436 WOBA versus left-handed pitching. He gives you a combo of power and stolen base ability. So the upside is there for him as well. Trey Turner is actually one of those guys that can go out there, get you a single, steal 2 bases, and score on another single, and you're already looking at 20 FanDuel points, and without hitting a home run or anything of that nature. So he does give you a lot of upside and a nice cash game floor as well. So Trey Turner will be the second hitter that I'm going to lock into my core 4. And then the last hitter I'm going to provide you is Avisail Garcia. Avisail Garcia is 2.7K. Now, I'm not being biased and I'm not a homer, but he is coming into Pittsburgh to face my beloved Pirates. Avisail Garcia has a 254 ISO and a 406 WOBA versus left-handed pitching. He's going up against Tyler Anderson. Now, Tyler Anderson has not... he's not a He's not a gas can by any stretch of the imagination. He's a decent pitcher, but he will give up power to right-handed hitters. And Avisail Garcia, with him only being 2.7K, it does not take much to to make value off of a $2,700 salary. So therefore, I think he is another player with a nice cash game floor, and with these hitters and your pitcher put in, it leaves you with $3,400 per player. Now, what you can do, like I said, is the Blue Jays have a implied run total of 5.5 runs. They are facing Garrett Richards. So you can go ahead, and if you put in, say, for example, Vladimir Guerrero and maybe a Marcus Semien, you're left with $2,900 per player. And you can go ahead and just plug in a couple more value pieces. If Josh Harrison's in the lineup for Washington, you can go ahead and plug him in. He's a nice cheap play as well. So there's definitely ways to go about it. But again, my favorite stack is going to be the Washington Nationals versus Matt Moore. I also like Bryce Harper. If you want to get like a little mini game stack with like Zimmerman and Turner and Harper. Also, Juan Soto for Washington. Yes, it is a lefty-lefty matchup, but actually Juan Soto has a ISO over 250 versus left-handed pitching this year. So if you want to get different, and instead of stacking all the right-handed hitters for Washington, you can go and throw in Juan Soto just to differentiate your lineup. And if he goes 2 for 2 with 2 home runs and he's sub 15%, you're sitting pretty as far as your cash games and your tournament lineups. So again, these are the core four plays for today. Kenta Maeda, Ryan Zimmerman, Trey Turner, and Avisail Garcia. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time out your busy day to watch this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Hit the notification bell so you know when all my content goes live. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, you can hit up the comment section of this video. You can subscribe to me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SteelCityDFS. Again, that's SteelCityDFS. All one word. You can also DM me for details as far as premium lines go. Again, I have day passes, weekly, monthly, and season long. And again, if you purchase any season long pass, you get the equivalent or lesser value season pass for absolutely free, and that lasts all the way until July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Again, trying to stack up money for NFL, and the NHL seasons that are right around the corner. I'm expecting big things this year, and I'd like to have you guys on board with me. Once again, thank you for taking time out your day to watch this video. And again, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, you can hit the comment section of this video, or you can reach out to me again on Twitter and Instagram at SteelCityDFS. Again, that's SteelCityDFS, all one word. And until next time, you guys have a blessed day, good luck, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.